everyone of course. Here's a YouTube video script about the 2025 Suzuki SV650 ABS for your channel. Bike buzzing and no headings, no visuals, no host, around 3,000 words for approximately 18 minutes of runtime. Here we go. The Suzuki SV650 has long been a name synonymous with versatile performance, affordability, and everyday rideability. It's a bike that riders around the world have loved for decades, and now in 2025, Suzuki has brought us the updated SV650 ABS version, continuing its rich legacy but with a fresh breath of refinement. Today, we are going deep into everything you need to know about the 2025 Suzuki SV650 ABS, from its design language to performance on the road, to how it fits in today's market. We'll uncover every little detail that matters to riders. Starting off with the design, Suzuki has chosen not to overhaul the SV650's looks drastically because, frankly, they didn't need to. The SV650 has always carried a simple, clean, and slightly sporty look that feels timeless. For 2025, the design is slightly sharper and more muscular, yet still instantly recognizable. New colors like metallic Triton blue, glass sparkle black, and pearl brilliant white give the bike a modern but familiar flair. Subtle tweaks to the body panels and seat give it a more aggressive profile while maintaining the approachable character that the SV650 is known for. The trellis-style steel frame remains a core part of the SV650's visual identity, providing not only a great structural backbone but also a visual aesthetic that hints at the bike's sporty nature. It feels lightweight, it feels connected, and it feels perfectly matched to the motorcycle's soul. The frame color options on some models now match or contrast sharply with the bodywork, giving the bike a little extra visual pop. Swinging a leg over the 2025 SV650 ABS immediately reminds you why so many riders have fallen in love with this machine over the years. The seat height is just 785 mm, making it extremely accessible to a wide range of riders, whether you're a beginner or an experienced commuter looking for a no-nonsense daily machine. The ergonomics remain neutral, not too upright, not too sporty, with a natural reach to the handlebars and plenty of room for your knees against the tank. The seat has been slightly redesigned for better long-distance comfort, with a new foam density that strikes a balance between support and plushness. The heart of the SV650 ABS remains the same charismatic 645cc V-twin engine that has made it a legend, producing around 75 horsepower at 8,500 revolutions per minute and 64 Nm of torque at 6,800 revolutions per minute. This motor strikes a beautiful balance between exciting performance and friendly usability. Suzuki has fine-tuned the fuel injection and ignition system for 2025 to improve throttle response and enhance mid-range grunt, making the bike even more lively when darting through city traffic or carving up your favorite back road. The engine character is pure V-twin, with a smooth but throaty rumble that buzzes underneath you without becoming obnoxious or tiring on longer rides. In terms of performance, the 2025 SV650 ABS feels peppy without being intimidating. From a standstill, it gets off the line cleanly thanks to Suzuki's low RPM assist system, which automatically adjusts engine speed to prevent stalling, a particularly welcome feature for newer riders or for those tricky slow-speed maneuvers in traffic. Acceleration is brisk and engaging, and the power delivery is linear and predictable. Roll on the throttle in any gear and the SV650 responds with the surge of torque that's satisfying but manageable. Out on the highway, the SV650 cruises effortlessly at 100 km per hour, with enough power in reserve to make quick overtakes without needing to downshift frantically. The vibrations from the V-twin are well managed, and there's a real sense of mechanical connection without it becoming fatiguing. Even after a couple of hours in the saddle, the SV650 doesn't beat you up or make you desperate for a break. When it comes to handling, the SV650 ABS shines even brighter. The lightweight chassis and relatively low weight of around 198 kilograms fully fueled make it supremely flexible. It's the kind of bike that feels immediately intuitive, responding to even the lightest steering inputs with a natural, fluid motion. In the city, it feels agile and easy to weave through traffic. On twisty roads, it feels playful and willing, with enough chassis feedback to inspire confidence even when you're pushing it a little harder. The suspension setup remains conventional but effective. The front uses non-adjustable 41mm telescopic forks, while the rear monoshock offers preloaded adjustability. It's not race-spec suspension by any means, but it strikes a great balance for real-world riding, comfortable over bumps and potholes, yet firm enough to stay composed when the pace picks up. New damping settings for 2025 have improved the bike's stability under heavy braking and sharp corner entries, giving riders even more confidence to lean into those tight bends. Speaking of braking, the 2025 SV650 ABS comes equipped with dual 290mm front discs clamped by two piston calipers, and a single 240mm disc at the rear. The braking performance is strong and predictable, with good initial bite and plenty of progression. The ABS system is tuned very well, kicking in subtly when needed but not being overly intrusive. Whether you're doing emergency stops or just feathering the brakes into a corner, the system works seamlessly to enhance safety without getting in your way. Technology-wise, the SV650 ABS remains refreshingly simple, and that's part of its appeal. There's no riding modes, no traction control, no TFT screens here, just a straightforward, easy-to-read LCD instrument panel displaying your speed, RPM, fuel level, gear position, and more. Suzuki has made slight updates to improve screen visibility under direct sunlight, and the switchgear has been refined for better tactile feedback. What you do get are features that genuinely improve the riding experience without overcomplicating it. Apart from low RPM assist, the bike also retains Suzuki's Easy Start system, which allows you to start the engine with a single quick press of the starter button and no need to hold it down. It's small touches like this that make the SV650 so effortless to live with day to day. Fuel economy remains one of the SV650's strong suits. Riders can expect real-world mileage around 22 to 25 kilometers per liter, depending on riding style and conditions. With the 14.5-liter fuel tank, that gives you a practical range of over 300 kilometers between fill-ups, making it a fantastic option for both commuting and light touring. One thing that hasn't changed and frankly shouldn't is how much fun this bike is to ride. The 2025 SV650 ABS captures the pure, simple joy of motorcycling. It doesn't drown you in settings, it doesn't demand your constant attention, and it doesn't cost a fortune to buy or maintain. It's a bike that invites you to just get out and ride, whether you're heading to work, going on a weekend adventure, or simply chasing a sunset down a winding road. Another notable aspect for 2025 is the build quality. Suzuki has made a few improvements in materials and finish to ensure the SV650 feels a little more premium without driving up the price. Bolts and fasteners are higher grade, plastic bodywork fits together more precisely, and the paint quality has taken a step up. It's still a budget-friendly bike, but it doesn't feel cheap. Now, talking about competitors, the SV650 ABS still sits in a highly competitive segment. It faces off against bikes like the Yamaha Mount 07, Kawasaki Z650, and even newer players like the Honda CB650R. Each of these bikes offers something unique, but the SV650 continues to hold its ground strongly thanks to its distinctive V-twin character, its forgiving nature, and its unbeatable blend of fun and practicality. Where the Mount 07 might feel a bit wilder and the Z650 might offer slightly sharper looks, the SV650 remains the most balanced, easiest to live with day in and day out. Pricing for the 2025 Suzuki SV650 ABS has stayed remarkably reasonable, making it one of the best value propositions in the middleweight naked bike segment. Depending on your market, pricing lands competitively against the Yamaha and Kawasaki options while offering a unique riding experience that many feel is just a bit more soulful, a bit more connected. Customization options also remain strong with the SV650. Aftermarket support is huge, and Suzuki themselves offer a range of official accessories, from sport windscreens to luggage racks, frame sliders, and upgraded seats. Whether you want to turn your SB650 into a mini tourer, a cafe-copyright racer, or a commuter beast, there are endless ways to make it your own. At the end of the day, the 2025 Suzuki SV650 ABS is everything a middleweight bike should be. It's approachable without being boring, it's sporty without being aggressive, it's stylish without trying too hard, and most importantly, it's fun without punishing your wallet. For new riders, it's a fantastic first big bike. For experienced riders, it's a refreshing reminder of why they fell in love with motorcycling in the first place. It's proof that motorcycles don't need to be complicated to be brilliant. As we look ahead into the future of motorcycling, filled with more electronics, more modes, and more complexity, it's comforting to know that there's still a place for bikes like the SB650 bikes that stick to the basics, and nail them so perfectly that they never go out of style. Whether you're looking for a daily ride, a weekend canyon carver, or just a bike that puts a smile on your face every time you turn the key, the 2025 SV650 ABS deserves a serious look. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a timeless companion that continues to prove that sometimes, the simplest things are still the best. That's the 2025 Suzuki SV650 ABS, a classic, capable, and more charming than ever.